My mission is simple, to make you money. I'm here to level the playing field for all investors. There's always a bull market somewhere, and I promise to help you find it. Mad Money starts now.
Hey, I'm Cramer. Welcome to Mad Money. Welcome to Cramerica. Other people are my friends. I'm just trying to make you some money. My job is not just to entertain, but to educate and teach you. So call me at 1-800-743-CNBC or tweet me at Jim Cramer. With Christmas and Hanukkah right around the corner, how about we make a wish? Sure, this was a great day. Dow gaining 78 points, S&P climbing 0.49%, Nasdaq advancing 0.42%, and it's been a fantastic year. But we aren't done. That's why I'm going to give you the list of a dozen presents I'm hoping for. Because there are, after all, 12 days of Christmas, and I want my true love, the market, to give them all to me. These are a little bit oddball, and some of them, frankly, sappy. But I mean them. I want you to have these presents, too. First, I want another year where the averages go higher so that people who own stocks make money. Now, I know that sounds simplistic, but given the long-term track record of the market and the pitiful returns you're really getting from bonds and the fact that so many people seem to not even want to be in stocks anymore, I think investing is an imperative. Now, I listened to the Democratic debate last night, and some of those candidates don't seem to think that the stock market's that important. They think that what matters is putting food on the table. I get where they're coming from, but I think that they're making a mistake. First of all, they're not mutually exclusive. If you can afford to invest in the stock market, you should do it because stocks are the greatest engine of wealth creation in history. We should be making it easier for regular people to participate in that wealth creation rather than resigning ourselves to a world where the market is the exclusive playground of the already rich. Look, I used to live in the backseat of my Ford Fairmont, for heaven's sake, but even then I saved money and I invested. I found a way. It was small dollars, but I did it. Now, thanks to the power of compound interest, I did very well for myself. I want you to have the same opportunity. I don't want you to be discouraged. Second, I am wishing the economy will keep growing without much inflation. That's the single best environment for stocks to go higher, and the results for 2019 prove it. Third, I wish the Federal Reserve, the chair, Jay Powell, will continue this newfound policy of not raising interest rates when he doesn't have to and cutting them when it's necessary. Powell's become data-dependent, gloriously data-dependent, like his predecessor Janet Yellen used to be, and that's all you can ask for from a Fed chief. Fourth, I want companies with good managements and good growth prospects to see their stocks rewarded more than companies with bad management or bad growth. That kind of differentiation rewards individual stock picking, and I'm a big believer in stock picking as long as you already have put some money away into an index fund, a boring S&P fund. Fifth, I want people to own Apple, okay? I don't want them to trade it. I want you to stop freaking out every time an analyst tries to scare you from this thing, as Tony Sacconaghi from Bernstein did by just today by saying that one of the accessories is going to do really well this year and then plummet next year. Thanks. 6, I want millennials to keep investing. This is important. One of the most exciting and positive developments that I've seen in ages is that Robinhood, the disruptive online brokerage app, now has 10 million accounts, most of which have been opened by millennials in a very short period of time. Younger investors can afford to take risks that older ones simply can't. If they get wiped out, they have their whole lives ahead of them to make that money back. And let's remember, you can buy fractional shares. 7th, I want the Armageddonists to finally be held accountable because they're always wrong, but they never seem to have to get their comeuppance. Their negativity has cost ordinary investors fortunes because they feel compelled to deny and denigrate every move up. These permanent bears have given an outrageous free ride. Everybody gives them a free ride. I want that to stop. 8th, I'm wishing the mergers for many more mergers. I mean, we had a lot this year. For example, there are way too many oil companies. Let's have Chevron buy Pioneer, please. Let's have Conoco step up EOG. Apache, give up already. We've had too many retailers. Kohl's should sell itself to Amazon. Macy's should merge with Nordstrom. Burlington Stores with Ross Stores. We have too many semiconductor companies. Marvell Tech, please sell yourself to Texas Instruments or Analog, both of which need 5G exposure. Skyworks Solutions, would you please merge with NXP or Qorvo? There are way too many cybersecurity companies. Palo Alto, please buy CyberArk. Proofpoint merged with Fortinet. they'd go to higher. Then there are too many drug companies: Novartis, Merck, Pfizer, Bristol Myers, Eli Lilly, AbbVie, Johnson & Johnson. Surely there's got to be some deal there lurking. I could go on and on, but it's just plain true that we have way too many companies that need to find ways to accelerate growth. Buying another business is the fastest way to get it done. Ninth, I want fewer IPOs. We don't have much new money coming in from the sidelines, so every time investors want to buy some newly minted IPO, they need to sell something else. That's how deals put pressure on the market. It was too easy to come public for most of the year until the WeWork debacle. Plus, while venture capitalists may be fine with financing rapidly growing companies that lose money, this market now demands at least the scintilla of profitability. So the bankers need to raise the bar of what's coming public. And please stop it with the bogus Chinese companies that are clobbering this market. 10th, I want the tech companies I like to change their names so that people can understand what they really do. I mean, who needs a name change? All right, how about Okta, Coupa, PagerDuty, MongoDB, Zscaler, Five9, LiveAndGo, and Zendesk? All these companies sound like someone should be saying, Zscaler, how can I help you? When I was in San Francisco earlier this year, my daughter took a walk with me and saw some of these companies' signs. She tells me, Dad, I want to be the chief operating officer of, then she closes her eyes, she spins around, she spots a building and said, Okta. I asked her, do you even know what Okta does? Her response was priceless. No, nobody else does either. So who cares? She's kind of right. They need to change the names to something more descriptive. 11th, I want the Chinese government, listen to me, maybe I'll get your attention this way. I want the Chinese government to start playing ball on trade. This shouldn't be that hard. Right now, China has the highest pork prices in the world. Their herds are dying from swine flu. Please. We have the lowest prices in the world for hogs. And we're the only country with the spare capacity to meet China's voracious demand for the other white meat. This should be an easy, positive thing to do. That's the easy part. More difficult, I want them to let our companies do business over there without being forced into bogus joint ventures, local competitors. I want them to stop stealing our intellectual property. Oh, and while I'm at it, could they adopt some sort of meaningful environmental policy that doesn't include coal? 12th, I wish for Boeing to fix the 737 MAX. I want them to get it certified and back in the air. Boeing is a great American company. It should do what great American companies do and get this done. They should approach it with the same intensity they brought to World War II, when this company made nearly 100,000 planes for the war effort. I reiterate, get it done. Be open. Tell us what you did today. Tell us what you're going to do tomorrow. Open the logs. Tell us everything. If the current leadership isn't willing to go there and do that, the board should bring in someone else who will. Get some professionals in there to take away the mystery. And that's what it is, a mystery. I am a huge backer of Boeing. No, I am Boeing's biggest backer in the media, bar none. And there's not a day that goes by where I don't get the sense that they're hiding something. The bottom line, look, I know it's an eclectic list, but what can I say? I'm an eclectic guy. Oh, notice it's an election year. I didn't pass judgment on the candidates. That's another guy. That's a different show. When I put on my Mad Money hat, though, I just want to help you make money. David in Ohio. David!
Mr. Cramer, a big Columbus Blue Jackets and Ohio State Buckeyes. Happy holidays and hello to you.
I think that's good. We had a guy who went to that other school, the Clemson, the other day. Now, we're going with you. What's up?
Wonderful. I wanted to take a minute first to express my sincerest gratitude to you. After reading every book you've written 5 times over, finding every article I can penned by you, watching every interview you've been a part of, and reading voraciously at thestreet.com, I've been able to leave a traditional career at age 37. And for the past several years, I've made a full-time successful career managing my own portfolio of stocks and options.
Holy cow, wish my mom were alive. I mean, you are a good man. Thank you very much. And I want to wish you a happy holidays and Merry Christmas.
And to you, thank you. You're a great man. My question today is about Roku. I actually own deep in the money calls, but I use the actual stock as a trading vehicle. Unlike most vehicles that tend to be valued as a function of earnings multiples, Roku seems to be traded on multiples of revenue and appears to be a slave to algorithmic trading.
Right. And here's the way I feel about that. I think Roku's moved too much, and I don't want you to buy it up here. I think there are other plays, cord-cutting Trade Desk. I feel better about that one. So let's just be a little careful. I think the one has had a pretty darn big run. All right. What am I asking for? What is the 12 days of Cramer? Well, here we go, right? This wish list is what I want to see most as we near 2020. Oh, man, Money tonight. Is this the season of giving? And Arrowhead and InMode have already gifted you too much? But is it time to take the money and run? I'm going to give you my take. Then, Tesla's electric in the market. But can its move continue in 2020? I'm going to give you the answer. And what do Paychex earnings this week signal about the overall job market as well as the stock? I'm talking with the CEO. So stay with Cramer.
Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @Jim Cramer on Twitter. Have a question? Tweet Cramer. #MadTweets. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.